walking across the base with the duffel bag slung over her shoulder. Her name was Captain Alana Reed. On every mission she had flown, on every sortie she had commanded, one name followed her. Her call sign Valkyrie. A name earned not in classrooms or politics, but in fire, sweat, and steel. But today, she was walking to her squadron. She was walking away from it. Captain Reed, a voice sparked. Heavy boots struck the pavement like a gavel. You are done here. Admiral Warren's tone was final, his silver hair gleaming under the rain, eyes sharp with disdain. Around them, recruits and veterans froze. No one questioned the Admiral. Alana did argue. Her jaw tightened, her voice steady. Yes, sir. The camera closed in on her face, eyes that had seen too much, lips pressed tight, not with fear, but with the weight of unspoken words. She adjusted her bag and kept walking. Then the storm cracked with lightning. From the hangar, a group of Navy SEALs stood at attention. They had heard the Admiral's words, but they saw the patch on her jacket. They saw the stenciled letters on her duffel. And one word spread like a spark through their ranks. Valkyrie. It started with one salute, then another, and then every SEAL in sight raised their hands to their brows. The Admiral froze. His eyes darted across the line of soldiers. Realization dawned in his silence. Authority could command obedience, but it could never command respect. Alana stopped, rain streaming across her face. She met the Admiral's gaze with calmness, with nothing left to prove. The silence was deafening. The only sound the rain, and the sharp snap of salutes. A legend was being honored without permission. The story pulls back into her past. Not a military child, but a girl from a small town. Her father a mechanic, her mother a teacher. She enlisted at 19. By 22, she was flying combat missions. Her call sign came in the skies over Syria. Marines pinned down, enemy fire thick, skies burning with anti-aircraft fire. No pilot wanted to push through. But she did. She cut through, delivered the strike, and circled until every Marine was safe. When she landed, trembling from adrenaline, one Marine whispered. She came down like a Valkyrie. The name stuck. But names carry weight. And weight attracts enemies, not just on the battlefield, but in the halls of power. Admiral Warren was one of them. He believed in rules above lives. She believed in people above rules. Their clash was inevitable. And when the chance came, he dismissed her. On paper, she was gone. But in the hearts of those she had saved, she remained. That's why the SEALs saluted. That's why silence turned into reverence. One scared veteran stepped forward. Permission to speak, sir. The Admiral nodded stiffly. That woman pulled my squad out of the kill box when no one else would fly. She's the reason I'm standing here today. With all due respect, Admiral, you may outrank her on paper, but in the field, she outranks us all. The words landed heavy. The Admiral's shoulders tightened. Rain dripped from his chin as he looked at the woman he tried to erase. Respect could not be ordered. It had to be earned. Alana left the base at night. No farewell, no speeches, no medals. Just the sound of engines in the distance. But legends don't fade. Months later, a crisis erupted overseas. An Allied convoy ambushed. Air support grounded. Command desperate. When they asked the SEALs who should lead, the answer was unanimous. Valkyrie. The skies roared once more. Alana in the cockpit, helmet down, call sign blazing across her jet. Her voice came over the radio, calm, steady, unshakable. The SEALs on the ground moved with precision, hearts steadied by her presence. The Admiral, watching from the command center, realized the truth, the mission, their lives, the outcome, all rested on the woman he once dismissed. Tracer fire streaked across the sky. Missiles cut past her wings. Every second a knife's edge. Every breath borrowed time. And then fire and thunder gave way to silence. The convoy was safe. The mission complete. One by one, voices crackled over the radio. Thank you, Valkyrie. God bless you, Valkyrie. You saved us again. The video ends not with medals or ceremonies, but with Alana standing on a cliff, ocean wind at her face, sunset burning across the sky. She sets down her jacket. For the first time in years, she breathes free. Her story isn't about recognition. It is about glory. It's about the silent salutes of those whose lives she saved. The SEALs stand in the distance, saluting once more. Not because they have to, but because they want to. The screen fades to black. Legends aren't written on paper. They are written in lives saved. If this story moved you, if it reminded you of sacrifice and respect, then honor it as they would. Comment. Subscribe. Because courage still walks among us.